Hello children, how are you all? This is Neeta Choksi. Today we are going to start with the first poem, which is of standard 9th. This poem, it is included in your first chapter only, The Road Not Taken, by Robert Frost. See children, this is a well-known poem which is written by a famous poet named Robert Frost. He is an American poet who writes simply but insightfully about common and ordinary experiences. Now this famous poem, it is based on making choices which shapes our future. The road here in the poem, it symbolizes our life. The poet says that the path that we don't choose in our life is the road not taken. He expresses his feeling about the choice he had left in the past. The path which we choose, it decides our future or destination. Now see children, I'll read the poem. This poem, it is divided into 4 stanzas. One by one, I'll go on reading and explaining the stanzas, starting with the first paragraph. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood. Yellow means forest. And sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler. Long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Undergrowth means a dense forest. See children, now once when the poet, when he was walking on a road, he came across a diversion. There were 2 different paths and he had to choose one out of them. The poet says that as he was one person, he was not able to travel both the paths at the same time. So he had to make a witty choice. See children, here yellow wood, it means a forest with leaves which are wearing out or which are fading, and they have turned yellow in color, which identifies the autumn season, the season in which the leaves fade away. The poet was able to see the path from where it curved, after which it was covered with the trees and was hidden. See children, same thing happens in our life also. When we have choices, we have to choose only one, which is very difficult to decide. And as we take time to think about the pros and cons, but the decision, it should always be wise. Second paragraph. Then took the other just as fair. Fair means as good as the other one, and having perhaps the better claim. Claim means better option. Because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same. Here grassy means which is unused, and wanted wear means had not been used. Same meaning it is. See children, the poet kept on looking at one path for a long time to check if it is the right path for him or not. And then he decided to walk on another path because he thought that both the paths were equally good, and started walking on one of them without thinking much. He further says that maybe he felt that the path was better for him, so he chooses it as it had grass on it, and it was grassy, which showed that it was not walked over by many people. As he started walking, he realized that both the path had been worn out, that is, both the path they were used. So is the case with our life also. Whichever path we select will have benefits as well as problems. The thing is, we should be mentally prepared to face them all. We are always in a false notion, children, that we are choosing a better option. But it is not so. Now moving on to the third paragraph. And both that morning equally lay in leaves. No step had trodden black. Trodden means walked over. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Now here the poet, he says that both the path was similar that morning. Both the path had leaves on them and no one had stepped on them as they were still green in color. So he thought that he would select one path and keep the other path for the next time. Maybe he could use the other path next time whenever he get any chance. Although he knew that he could not go back on the choice that he had made. So similarly, in our life also, once we choose an option, we must keep on moving ahead with that option. And we never get a chance to come back and take the other option. Which option? The option which we had left earlier, as the poet left for using it the next time, but it was not at all possible. Whatever problem comes on the way, we should be brave enough to face it and move ahead with positivity. Last paragraph. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by. And that has made all the difference. See, here a sigh means deep breath, and hence means in the future. The poet says that in the future he will take a deep breath and say that once upon a time he had reached such a point in his life that there were two options for him, and he travelled the road which was used by less number of people, thinking that it would be better. That decided his future. So children, in future, when you grow up and face this kind of situation, you have to decide very wisely, because it will be a turning point of your life where you can either be happy by making wise decision, or either you can grieve on making bad decisions. Choice will be completely yours. Your future depends on the choice that you make today, and this today will never return in your life ever again. This is the end of the poem. The message which it is trying to reveal is that the poet, he wants to convey that the choices which we make, it has a great impact on our future. If we make wrong choices, we always regret it. But at the same time, we also cannot go back on it. So we must be wise enough while making choices. Thank you. See children, if you like my explanation, then kindly like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.